Today, I'm showing you how we live by one of Thailand's best beaches, all three of us, under $1,000 a month. I'll break down all the costs of living, and by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to do the same. I'll show you my secret place between Phuket and Krabi, and truly amazing houses for only $250. Morning cycling at the beach, cozy cafes, amazing spa centers, cheap and healthy food, and just untouched nature. And this time, make sure to stay until the end. I'll share the easiest way to make money while living in Thailand. My last video had quite a few negative comments, so this time we'll find together a cheap and decent place to stay in Phuket near the beach. I'll show you all my tricks and why real estate agents are eating fine dining tonight. So ask yourself, is Thailand really expensive, or maybe you're still living like a tourist? Let me show you real life in Southern Thailand. After 5 years of living a simple and happy life in Chiang Mai, we finally made a big move. We packed everything and headed down south. Let me quickly tell you why. Some things up north just started getting on our nerves a bit too much. So we made a decision. We wanted a place where we can actually slow down, live healthier, and feel more connected to nature. And honestly, living in Thailand but being far away from the sea just didn't feel right for us. Also, coming from Serbia, a small country in Europe surrounded by beautiful mountains, after some time Chiang Mai just didn't feel that exciting anymore. So where is this special new place? We didn't choose Phuket or Samui or any of the usual spots, but somehow we're still right next to all of them. Okay guys, no more secrets. Welcome to Khok Kloi in Phang Nga province, between Phuket, Krabi and Khao Lak. This coastline is just insane. Probably the longest and most beautiful wild beaches in Thailand. This place has everything. It's incredibly cheap and it's only 15 minutes away from Phuket. Okay, let's see now what a typical day here looks like and how much money do we spend. Right after that, I'll show you our new home. Let's go. We start the day early. Nothing fancy, just a quick morning routine, then straight out to catch that first soft sunlight before it gets too hot. Only 5 minutes away is Natai Beach. And of course, it's usually our first pick. This sandy beach is just amazing, no matter the season. It's super long with perfect golden sand and pine trees, giving nice shade all day long. When the tide is low, we usually like to cycle like this, which truly feels unreal. It was a huge mess here, with fuel being really difficult to get before the price increase. So yeah, that's when we decided to get these two bad boys. But sometimes we walk, sometimes jog, sometimes just swim and chill. This little animal really needs these moments. And it's a perfect motivation for us to stay active too. If you're into good coffee, there are plenty of great cafes around. Many of them with really nice breakfast options too. In the mornings, we usually grab only a fresh coconut and some local fruits. They are super cheap and easy to find everywhere here. Every month there is something new on the menu. So if you love fruit, you'll have a great time here in Southern Thailand. Bananas, mangoes, coconuts, papayas, they are everywhere. I mean, literally, just out there on the streets. We felt a bit weird taking what nature offers for free, thinking it might be someone's food or income. But after a while, we realized most of it just ends up rotting anyway. Khok Kloi Town has a really solid gym, relatively new, affordable, and with strong AC, which is a lifesaver when the heat gets intense. If you go for the 3-month package, it comes out to only $30 per month, which is not a bad deal. But you can find similar options in Phuket too. We'll go there later. But for now, this is the part of the day we usually spend working from home. So let me show you around our place and explain how to get the best long-term deals in Thailand. Very easy. Okay guys, welcome to our new home. This is the living room. We got a little TV, sofa. Back there is a dining table. Of course, a fan. We got 2 bedrooms. That's where we spend most of our time. This is the first one. Of course, we got a good AC, comfy bed, working desk, dark curtains, and basically that's it. Now let's check out the other one. And quick shout out to a girl who lived here before and chose this amazing color. This is also my working room with a nice big mattress. It has good air conditioner, air purifier from Chiang Mai, but we also bought this standing desk and it's such a game changer. Now there is another small room here. That's where we keep our clothes, using as a wardrobe. Pretty convenient to have. Now let's check out the bathroom. It's pretty small with a basic shower. Of course, don't expect any luxury here. This house is super cheap. I'll tell you everything in a minute. Just first to check out the kitchen. We brought many things from Chiang Mai like one fridge, air fryer, coffee machine, blender. Those things here are usually really cheap, but they'll save you a lot of time and money. Outside is the washing machine, our new little ice bath, and the area for outdoor kitchen. Okay guys, so all of this we are paying only 9,000 Thai baht. And I'll show you in a minute how you can get the same deal, even in Phuket. Now, let's say you're searching for a similar place in Phuket. First rule, start your search at the beginning of the low season, like now in May. Most digital nomads and short-term visitors leave Thailand. Tourism slows down and prices drop quite a bit. You'll still get plenty of sunny beach days before September and October, which is when the rainy season peaks. But even then, there are so many beautiful waterfalls and places to explore without any crowds. Thailand is amazing, and I can guarantee you'll never get bored here, no matter the season. If you're serious about moving to Thailand, you'll need some savings. Nothing too crazy, but ideally, I would say at least 5k. Of course, in this case, a stable monthly income is a must. Now, to get the best possible deal, here is exactly what you're gonna do. First, open Facebook Marketplace and search for house for rent or condo. Let's say your budget is like mine, so we'll set the max price at 15,000 baht. That's $450 US. But we're aiming for under 10k, so stay with me. Houses give you more space and privacy, and they're usually pet friendly. Also, you can bring more of your stuff and fix the place how you like. Condos are a great option too. You can get a nice one-bedroom, small and cozy, but with a shared pool, basic gym and communal workspace. Thailand is a safe country, but it's good to have 24-hour security, good parking and everything what you need. Now we'll pick a few good options. This one looks great. This one too. This one also. We'll make a nice mix of both houses and condos. Then finally, send them an offer they can't refuse. Offer to pay 6 or even 12 months upfront. That's roughly $4,000 US. But of course, in exchange for a solid discount. Within 5 minutes, we already got a few positive replies. It's very simple. The agent and owner might earn a bit less, but in Thailand, upfront cash is a big plus. It gives them peace of mind for the whole year and maybe even cover a couple of debts. And with the rainy season coming, they'll likely prefer to play it safe. Next step, ask them for videos. Any serious agent will be able to send them. It gives you a better sense of the size and space, and it's a good way to make sure you're not dealing with a second or third hand listing. After that, go and check out the place in person and try to stay there for at least 4 or 5 days before signing anything, ideally over a weekend. Yeah, you'll pay something extra, still much better than end up stuck in a noisy place for the next 12 months. The house we're living in right now was 12,000 Thai baht. But we negotiated it down to 9,000 using this same strategy. We've got 2 ACs running most of the time, 2 big fridges, we cook, do laundry, and sometimes use water like crazy. And even with heavy usage, utilities plus internet don't go above 3,000 Thai baht. So, all in total, 12,000 Thai baht or $370 US. If you don't have a pet, you can definitely find cheaper places. But if you want something decent, to be closer to the beach, expect to pay something similar. Recently, we set up an ice bath at home. 60 kilograms of ice, delivered, cost us less than $5 US, which is crazy. Honestly, it's one of the best things ever. Anyway, there are some seriously mind-blowing spa spots around here. For example, this one is one of the best in Thailand and it's just 15 minutes away from us. The day pass is about 1,000 Thai baht. I know it's not the cheapest one, but definitely worth it every now and then. I usually come in the morning and then head back again in the evening for a sauna before sleep. We do this maybe once a month, but beach massages are more of a regular thing every other day. Since we come very often, they usually hook us with some free smoothies. So, in total, I spend around 150 bucks a month on this wellness thing. But now, let's be real. That's still less than what you'd pay for just one massage back home in the US or Europe. Remember those $1 meals from my last video? Here in the south, you'll have to pay a bit more, but not as much as you might think. On average, we eat out maybe once a day and cook the rest at home. But not because it's cheaper. Actually, it's not. If you're in Thailand, you can easily order things from Australia and New Zealand. But we also have plenty of great local markets around for fresh veggies, all kinds of seafood you can possibly imagine, mushrooms, and a bunch of other things. For example, you can grab fresh squid for like 100 Thai baht, and it's enough for 2 people. Just clean it good, throw in some chili, green pepper, a bit of olive oil, and you've got a perfect meal in no time. Also, getting a blender here is a must. Just throw in some ice, mix your favorite fruits, and you're good to go. Let's say you're not into cooking and plan to eat out most of the time. Expect to pay around 200 baht per meal for just one person if you want something decent. If you want to go super local and save money, you can easily find amazing Thai food all around for just $2-3. But ask yourself, would you be happy to eat like this every single day? I don't think so. Most likely you'll eat mix of Thai and Western food. So in total, that comes out to about 18,000 a month, or roughly 560 US dollars. But I would say we are pretty much in that range too. This is how much we pay for ordering food from abroad. So let's say 10,000 each month. But it also includes best coffee for northern Thailand, organic berries, real Greek yogurt from local farm, grass-fed, grass-finished beef, tempeh, wild-caught salmon, and so much more. This video is not sponsored, but I'm gonna leave you the link where both of us can get 500 Thai baht each for the next order. Check out this if you live in Thailand. Trust me, it will change your life. Now, transportation costs. Of course, here in Thailand, you'll need to drive something. Car, truck, motorbike, bicycle, whatever works for you. In the cities, you can use taxis like Grab, Bolt, tuk-tuks or similar. But if you're like us and you want to be outside of touristy areas, you'll have to be independent. Outside of big cities like Bangkok, Chiang Mai or Phuket, it's super easy to drive. Roads are wide and most of the time pretty empty. Your options are simple. First, you can rent something. A small car will cost around 300-350 a month, and for a scooter like this, expect to pay around 150 US dollars a month. We prefer buying and then selling later. For example, we got this small car for around 5,000 in great condition and a pickup truck for just a bit over 10k. Most of these Japanese cars are actually made in Thailand, so they are cheap and reliable. Motorbikes too. Of course, prices of fuel went up, plus 10 baht a liter. However, it's still much cheaper than in Europe, so I'm not complaining. We are mostly on 2 wheels, so we really don't spend much. 150 baht weekly. Now, you'll see where we spend the most. But first, I'll show you a super easy way to earn money while living in Thailand. Oh, it's so damn hot. Life in Thailand is not for everyone, but it's definitely full of opportunities. I'll give you just one example. I see people earning thousands doing practically nothing. You can easily start creating some travel content. Just buy some cheap action camera or even use your phone. Then just simply walk around the beaches and create some content like this. People like to see some real, raw, non-edited videos of famous places. As you can see here, of course, girls in bikinis are always a plus. So just walk around, sip your coconut and capture the vibes. These videos are the most watched, and Thailand is one of the most popular countries in the world. And nowadays, YouTube creators earn quite a while. And don't worry, I'm not here to sell you any course, but feel free to comment if you got any questions. If you think it's complicated, trust me, it's not. People are already getting tired of AI and heavily edited videos like this. Honestly, just simple, real, raw footage shots on a regular $300 action camera. That's more than enough. Start from the most famous places, tours, stay patient and consistent, and you'll quickly see results. We're posting quite rare, but still, we earn monthly around $500 without sponsors, without deals, without anything. Here in Thailand, that's one decent monthly salary. And since I love creating these videos and memories that will stay here forever, it's fair to say we are more than happy. But nothing is perfect. Staying in Thailand long term is not as easy as before. I'll show you now the best visa options, but also some of the major downsides of life here that you really need to consider. If you're planning to live in Thailand, don't make cheap prices your #1 reason. There are definitely more affordable places like Vietnam or Cambodia. Also, Thailand doesn't have the most relaxed visa rules, but the quality of life here is truly on another level. In my last video, a lot of you asked about the best visa options for long-term stay in Thailand. As you know, things are not like before, so it's really impossible to do visa runs forever. In Vietnam, yeah, you still can, but here, not anymore. You can do it only once, and that will give you 6 months in total. So how that works? Okay, when you enter Thailand first time, you'll get 60 days. Then after that, you go to the nearest immigration office and extend for another 30. After those 90 days, you'll need to leave the country. Just hop to Vietnam, Cambodia or Malaysia. Flights around Southeast Asia are still relatively cheap. Then you come back to Thailand and repeat the process. Another 60 plus 30-day extension. And that gives you a total of about 6 months per year. If you stay focused and productive, you can use that time to qualify for a proper long-term visa. This is the list I created so you can compare the different visa options, so you can just screenshot it and see what fits you the best. If you like this video so far, your like and subscribe will help us a lot. Thanks for your support. And now finally, let's do a full cost breakdown and then we'll wrap it up with downsides. Okay guys, this is exactly what we spent to live in this quiet part of southern Thailand, but still super close to Phuket airport and all the mainstream areas. Nature is more beautiful and living far away from tourists and all the hype will definitely save you a ton of money.
You are calling me down to the river again. I've got doubts in my hair and I wish I could feel your ghost in these winds. You say you're steady and kind, but this heart holds the view. I gotta keep what is mine. I can love you anymore than I do right now. You wanna come in close,